What's up, everybody? I got that timed out pretty good. How you doing? Good to see everybody again. Those who I haven't seen in a couple weeks, even though I've been dabbling in the streaming this week after vacation. What's up, Web Debbie? Thank you for the 20 memberships to the Gaggle of Goofballs channel membership, of which I will be, I do have a couple videos editing right now, so I can start getting some flow going again, as I've been working outside of Amazon a little bit lately. Anyway, again, thank you. I'm going to go doing some research on an engine. Good Lord. Anyway, we had the early crew as usual. A gas masher, Joe Russ, Phil in the kitchen, Franco Walker, had a bunch of people piling in. We got Pianoman Rob's here. What's going on? There's Mouse in the house. Celtic Engine, Jacques Attack, Top Smoke. What's up, Jonathan Hughes? Be talking to you later. Kevin Hardesty, Herbert Trouser Fancy. What's up, Delta Mike? How are you? Red Dwarfer, Rusty B, Electron Box. There's Brad's guitar with their primo Olympic showing. Ron Nona, everybody's here. What's going on, people? Mr. A Cake. What's up, Benji? Oh, here you go, Benji. We have orange joints, an orange container of joints. That's what we have. Finally, something new. Oh yeah, I gotta fix that. Bonk. Alright, got that back in. There we go. You really drink, JD? I used to drink Jack Daniels like it was water. I actually haven't drank alcohol since, what, 2016? I just kind of forgot to drink alcohol, and then I just said, wow, I haven't drank in like over a year, so I just kind of stopped, because I now use cannabis. Anyway, let's do our first, oh yeah, well, let's do a toast and then we'll sterilize. That way we can get a little loose and then we'll sterilize everybody. So let's do a toast to nobody getting killed, hurt, injured, or any catastrophic failures from Boeing getting the derp liner off of the ISS and back to New Mexico. So cheers to nobody getting hurt for getting that piece of junk out of the sky. Yeah, I mean, they at the very least, they had one failure. We were tracking that. We were watching it. We had like watch parties last night for the undocking and the deorbit burn and landing. And one RCS thruster did fail, one of the smaller ones. But, I mean, again, if one failed because of valve issues, any number of them could have failed if the mission would have gone differently with them on board. So it's just still proves again. And no, TJ, there were no xenomorphs left on the ship. None that they could find anyway. So I'm not saying it wasn't there, because as we know, xenomorphs can be very sneaky. What's up, Admiral? Frank Nettabetti. The space junk has landed. No one got hurt. That's pretty much it. Screwdrivers drills are now permitted on Boeing's flights to allow passengers to help with maintenance, says Benji. That would not surprise me at all if that really happened, because they need all the help they can get. So let's do that sterilizer thing, and we'll go from there. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. And hey, like, I've had fun last night with everybody who stopped by to watch it. Tried to offer as good a commentary and, information as I could. Like, obviously, I was busted on Boeing the whole time, but it was at least giving information out, I guess you could say. Yes, that is real UVC, Andrew Dignan. That's the good stuff there. I bought that back in 2020 during the whole Fluvid fucking thing, and I used that to, like, it was in a cardboard box mounted in the top, and I'd throw all my wallet, keys, all the things on me, pens and shit from work in there, and leave it on for like a half hour. And leather does surprisingly well, because I have the same wallet, and you wouldn't even know that it was exposed to a year's worth of UV every day. Last night was fun. Clang drink. Yeah, I guess I did bonk into that. Let's see. What are we doing now? Why don't we take a phone call? Yellow? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that? Yeah, he's almost done. I'm going to work on programming the phone on Monday and getting all the batteries charged up so we can actually turn them on. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be dicking around with it on Friday. Or Wednesday. Oof. Wednesday. Yeah. All right. All right. I'll talk to you then. Bye. Cheers, everybody. What's up, DB Whopper? Or, wait a minute. That's Whooper, not Whopper. Sorry. Whooper. Actually, I like Whooper better. It's reminiscent of Woofle, which we'll be having in less than a minute. All right, let me work on this a little bit again. Are you the DB Whooper? Who is the DB Whooper? Is this someone I should be paying attention to? And like, not a like way, but like a cool way, or what? His daddy was an ex. Well, yeah, his daddy. Do your videos get demonetized or drug use? Yes. Brad's Guitar Raj. I had. That's why I don't monetize the live streams. Well, that and like we're just chilling. You guys take fucking care of us just fine. Jesus, last night KB donated 200 and over $200. I think it was like 220-ish bucks to the channel, and like they all went through. Like that actually went through. So like plus other like so I don't monetize the live streams. But if Rob plays something that gets picked up on copyright strike and the copyright people enable monetization, then YouTube will scan my video, find drug use, and then limit the monetization, thereby negating the entire fucking thing of them fucking with the copyright. And then we wait a month, it goes away, and then I got to turn it back off. So yeah, they do kind of pay attention to that. And that's just because it's still federally illegal, even though it's legal in my state, both recreationally and medically, and I have a medical card. So yes. Because I know DB Cooper, both in Kid Rock lore and, actual DB Cooper. Going back to that. So we did that. Oh, yeah, VertoThermoWhoofle. Yeah, let's get to that. That has been a while for the official VertoThermoWhoofle. So let's go ahead. Oh. I'm glad I looked up Almost forgot the thermometer. Don't want to get yelled at. All right. Actually, let's go. We did like a phosphory kind of thing, white hot last night. That was pretty cool. Let's do that again tonight. Show everybody else what white hot looks like as far as color scheme goes. All right. Well, that's a weird one. Woofle. Woo. Not too bad. It's like all military. Woofle. This stuff is really thick. Oh, that's a good one there. Woofle. And the close up. Whee. All right. I kind of like that. It's a little subtle. Yeah, we'll go back to like the other color variations, but I like that. It's a little more subtle. Though like here you can actually finally see them fronts. Like there's the different ones you can do. Like that's not bad. That's kind of like night vision goggly. But we usually do either the rainbow, which seems a little overly sensitive. I'm guessing because there's so many colors that it's just flickery between the two. We're done red hot. We can goof around with the colors while we're doing our thing. What's up, Lock Watcher? There's Freddy the Facehugger hanging out back there. He was hoping for some family coming in tomorrow, or last night too, but nobody stopped by. No, it looks like our queen may be otherwise occupied. Our Queen Liz. This is better than Stargaze. Yeah, you know, we have fun. We have fun. As far as vacation thing goes, didn't I attempted hammocking, and with my shoulder where it was, that wasn't really working out, so I ended up just sleeping in a comfy ass bed and playing video games and eating food. So Liz is in bed. All right. But yeah, it was relaxing. My shoulder seems to have gotten a little bit better. Like there's a little bit less droning pain, even though the spikes are still there. But yeah, no, she's good. She's Andrew asked how Orihime is doing. She's good. She's been just doing her thing. I gotta feed her in a couple days. She is resting. Okay. So see, the dot is gone. What dot? Oh, the weird. Yeah, it comes and goes. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm guessing it's like I said. The only thing I can figure is it's like an inductor or a capacitor that gets hot or something. So, but we're supposed to be doing some unboxing here, huh? So, whatever happened, apparently there's just been a bum rush of sending scruff stuff. That wasn't too bad. So we have 5 packages behind me. I have 3 more at the post office. I think there's 2 different international ones on the way, and I know more stuff from Fama. So we have a whole bunch of stuff here. Is Fama here yet? I guess we'll wait till people are here. Oh, and I tried that mustard C2S. Good stuff. Good stuff. I made a burger, and I put your mustard, and I put half of the Stubbs sweet and spicy. Just fucking great. Good stuff. Okay, Fama's here. All right. So at least one of them, I don't know who it's from. So why don't we start with Jonathan Hughes? And we actually have some pictures from Lockwatcher we'll throw up later, and if anybody else sends some. So this one was from Jonathan Hughes. I just went hog wild with like my paint marker, so you can't see anything. So this is pickled, if I'm remembering, what is this? Like pickled pepper hot sauce that Jonathan makes himself. Yeah, no. You remind, there's so much stuff coming. All right, let's see. We have a package and we have a note. So let's see. They split it up more than 3. They split up a bunch of different packages. Okay. All right, what do we have here? Ghost pepper, garlic, and shallot. Oh, fermented. Yeah, fermented October 4th, 23, bottled 7/21/24. Ingredients are ghost peppers, garlic, shallot, sugar, vinegar, and 3% water brine. Why do I wear headphones? So that since I have many effects, like on the mixer and stuff, I want to make sure I can hear what's going out because, like, otherwise I may forget.
Yeah. I'm not wearing headphones and I can't hear myself talking and I end up talking to you like this for 2.5 hours, then it would probably get a little annoying. As I am not a giant talking orange.
If anybody remembers that. I am old. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, we got a check for 5,000. No, just kidding. Here, Scruff. This is my homemade ghost pepper hot sauce. I've been working on this sauce for 5 years now. Each batch takes over 1 year from seed to finished sauce. I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy making it. Your friend, Jonathan Hughes. Let me read you out his email address, phone number, address. No. Thank you, Jonathan. Let me see here. Let me put that. All right. I'll make sure to go through that. Let's see here. Pretty good. See what we got going on here. I like the seal. Little gold thing on there. Let me give you a close up here. There's that. There's the seal. Oop. There you go. All right. Let's see what we got here. Can I just twist open? Seems like it. Maybe. Looks dangerous. Oh, I'm sure this is just fine. And I have some French fries left over from cab cake. As a taste medium. Ooh. Oop. Oh. Let me get some more of it. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Let me just put that right on the fry. There you go. Ugh. Right on that fry. Well, that's really fucking good, dude. Hell yeah, thank you for that. That's fucking great. I'm gonna use the shit out of that. I have to talk to you. I'm buying some of this off of you. That is really good. Hell yeah. It's not super spicy. And the best thing about ghost peppers is none of the flavor of the ghost pepper is lost. If any of that else in there, because ghost peppers are really unique in the spice world, where they have a sweet, great fucking flavor to them with the heat. It's probably one of the most flavor-filled, like top tier hot peppers that are out there. And you lost nothing from it. The garlic in there, you can get that hint of garlic in the background. Just a little bit I'm thinking I'm tasting. Like, it's fucking great, dude. Like, definitely, this is some good shit. I'm going to be using this for, like, a bunch of stuff. I just bought some hot wings, too. Oh, yeah. All right. Good deal. Thank you very much. That is fucking great. All right. I'm probably going to have some more of that with those french fries later. All right. Can we see your face on the thermal cam? Yeah, sure, why not? Well, it is a little warmer. It's like if I haven't had hot stuff in a while, my head will get a little warmer. Well, I mean, it's just going to be warm anyway. Wait a minute. What's this? Let's try jungle. That's a little rough looking. No, I gotta bend the wire back. There we go. That's really good. That is fucking great. All right, so if anybody wants some hot sauce, figure out how to get hold of Jonathan Hughes because that's some really good stuff. We're gonna put you out of business because you ain't gonna have time to grow anything because there's just going to be nothing less left as we ravage your stocks. That's good. That is good. Anyone else? Scruff or anyone asked Frank Notabetty, have you ever tried Cajun Power Garlic Sauce? I've had some like really good hot, like spicy garlic sauce at like Buffalo Wild Wings, but not Cajun Power. Is that a particular brand, I guess? Craig Matthews, are you rolling out? Scanning. Why can't I see you? No, there you are. Need to sleep. Catch y'all later. All right, dude. Get some rest. All right. So now we're going to do the first mystery one. It's coming from a company called Grab That. And it says Jack Links on the box, so that doesn't necessarily mean that's what's in it. So does anyone know who sent this? Are you here? Or if you watch this later, can you leave a comment? Because I'm trying to keep track of what people are telling me they're sending me, but it's across Google Voice, WhatsApp, Discord, email, and like YouTube comments. Like there's just stuff everywhere from y'all. Like y'all crazy. Yeah, if someone like sent that, tag me so I can like look up and recognize that. Okay. So we have 2 bags of it looks like cocaine. Nah, obviously not. I have no idea. I don't even know what Grab That is. Where'd the razor? Whoa, hey, let's drop that on the floor. Honestly, I don't know. I'd rather step on one of these than a Lego. Fun bags. Alright, well, nobody's claiming it yet, so let's see what's up. I feel like MRE Steve opening up a fucking MRE. Alright, let's get that out onto a whoa. I feel like I remember someone saying they were sending these. Because I eat a lot of these nature bars. Peanut chewy granola. I think there's different flavors in here. Like, I just bought some of these today. That's fucking great. Yeah, those are peanut. Are they all peanut? Alright. Hell yeah, that's a hell of a restock right there. Alright, and the next one. Come on. I mean, we do talk about food here a lot. And more peanut. Alright. And so more of those. And this is like, I either buy like the peanut ones or I get the dark chocolate ones. So this is awesome. So like, I'll go through my messages and try to see if I find someone saying this was from them. Otherwise, if you're watching later, let me know. Because like I said, no disrespect, obviously, but there's just been like a sudden influx of stuff showing up. Starting to get like, I'm to the point now, I walk in the post office and Ty, the dude that's usually working there, he just goes, "Hey, what's up, Scrufdog?" And he goes and grits my stuff. Oh, a top of the hour toast. All right. Bag sponsored by Lance. Yeah. Yeah, Tom. So cheers, everybody. That's like got all this stuff coming to me. Much appreciated. Like that's sorry if I'm just seem a little odd. I just not used to that kind of stuff. So cheers to everyone and everybody watching. You're all helping. We're all family. So appreciate it. Dances with Aardvarks also has a gluten stuff. I've known various people that have had gluten stuff. I'm not, so I don't seem to be affected by gluten things that much. And I've tried at one point eating a less gluten and I didn't feel any different. So I guess I'm just pretty good with it. All right. This one might be from Fama. It's from Amazon, but it kind of showed up in an off thing between messages. And let's see what this is like. Then those two I'm almost guaranteed are Fama, but this might be too. Let's see. Ah, yeah, I think this is Fama. Let's see, is there a thing in here? Yep, yeah, okay. So we have some Nutella from Fama. This is good shit. I get this occasionally myself, and then I'm pretty sure I showed you or told you how, like, I'll take the lid off, pour chocolate chips in it, and then I'll get the like a butter knife, and I'll scoop out a blob of it, and then pick them out of the lid, the chocolate chips out of the lid. Like that's that. Like I'll eat this with chocolate chips all the time. That is delicious. That is a good sized jug too. Thank you very much. All right, let's see what else we got here. Yeah, that's the big boy there. You never tried Nutella, Admiral? It's really good. It's hazelnut, like it's just a different flavor. It like sometimes I'll eat it and I'll be like, I'm not really feeling this. And then sometimes I'll eat it and it's just the best fucking thing in the world. It's just really good. And you can find like, and for some reason it goes on everything. You can put it on a cookie. You can put it on a regular like salted cracker. You can put it on bread. You can put it on your mom. I mean, you can put it on everything and eat it. It's just really good stuff. It's almost like the Old Bay of, almost like Old Bay. I can put Old Bay on anything. So here's another one that I think was from Fama. It's a box in a box. It's a box in a bag. Okay. This is a set do not separate. We got in here, kablang. Some Italian cookies from Fama. Sorry, they aren't the Italian female kind. Nice. All right, let's see what we have here. Molino Bianco. God, I know someone with that name. That's white. So white Molino by Bishi Bioshi. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's big fancy words. Best before sometime next year. I'm sure I can do that. Hey, you know what? I'm down to like 192. So I got some room to play with. Apparently a couple people at work have been losing weight. I saw one of my managers I hadn't seen in a couple months. He walked in the other day and I was like, hey, what's going on? Talked to him for a minute. He had to walk on, and then I looked at my manager and I went, is he okay? Like, holy shit. And he goes, oh no, that's planned weight loss. I was like, okay. Doing good. Oh. Okay, we got cookies, the hazelnut and cocoa cream. Like, fuck yeah. Thank you. Hazelnut cocoa cream. Hazelnut cocoa cream. Alright, cool. Let's try one. And then we'll open the last box. I guess you just open these from the top. Managers. Not much. As much as you hear me bitch and complain about work here and there about the dumb shit, it's not the company I work for. It's the fucking company we represent. Like, working for Eastern's great. It's dealing with some of the morons at Heister that isn't. Oh, no, hold on. I guess I should. There you go. However you pronounce that. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'll get there a lot. This is really good. Holy shit. Oh, my God. Mm. I guess I'm going to be up to about 250 again in a week. Thank you very much for that. Lockwatcher has to get ready to switch data from, I guess, unlimited to somewhat limited and slower. So let's show his pictures real quick, and then we'll get to the last box from, I believe, should be Fama. Damn. Those are really fucking good. Sorry. Let's see here. I just keep looking at them like, are we fucking serious here? Oh my God. Like, there's no combination of sugar that Americans just come up with that is like that fucking good. I mean, I see it's from Barilla. Like, is that actually Italian? For USA only. Okay, so it's a different formula. But still, it's really goddamn good. I wonder how that would taste in hot sauce. I don't know. That might not be too bad. Let's see here. Let's Boeing it up. So, just so you know who we're dealing with, Blockwatcher, obviously. It's a shame you can't like progress through pictures. What was that? Cheesy omelets? Yeah, cheese omelets. Nice, nice. I make something like that every once in a while. Usually, if I do something, do that, I'll end up tossing some bacon in there. We had some pepper jelly this morning that he was making. That looks really good. Seems like a lot of us are like, Coonhound Vala was helping herself to some spaghetti, as big dogs do. I love how the time to take the picture was done before taking care of the doggy. But hey, whatever works. I don't think spaghetti's bad for dogs, so have at it. Oh, that's great. Got good grip on that fucking oven too, on that stovetop. Oh, it's like they're not messing around. And 3 Prusa 3D printers rocking it. Let's see, we got some kind of corner thing there. Almost looks like a picture frame or a trim piece. We got some gummy bears there. That's good. That is definitely an important part of any 3D printer setup is a bag of Haribo gummy bears. I can't see what that is. I'm wondering, is that like octopi or something? That's a good setup. I think that's it. All right. We good? We're good. Oh, picture frames. Okay. No, that's cool. I printed so far my sturdiest print, I believe, would be, I printed a toolbox in 2 halves. Like the lid was in 2 halves, the bottom was in 2 halves. I printed that out like, I don't know, 4 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago. Actually, that's about 3 years ago. Included screw holes and adhesive pockets and all that, and it holds all my 3/8 tools right now, and has been for that many years outside in the van with no temperature control, grease and shit all over it. It's good stuff. All right, shoop. All right. That dang dog can eat anything, says Locke. Yeah, I imagine. Fort Boob Yard? Fort Boob Yard. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, hold on a second. God damn it. They ain't lying. Oh, here's this. Let's see what's going on in here. soon as I saw that sticker too, I was like, ah, Christ. I see them every day at the Amazon warehouse I work at. What's up, Rasher? We're still working on our unboxing stuff. Whoa, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Whoa. Oh yeah, I'm getting fat. Alright, we have... Oh, God. I know I butchered pronunciations because I'm American. Was this Pizzelle? I don't know if it'd be Pizzelle or Pizzelli. Recco. Authentic Italian styled waffle cookie. Naturally flavored. Oop. Okay. Oh, wow. God, this thing's so heavy I almost fell over. Rossana. Caramella Finissima Rapino. And I could win a Fiat 500 apparently as well. What is this? I don't know what these are. It's got hazelnuts in it, almonds, something about milk, sugar. All right, I'm trying. I mean, if they're going to give me a Fiat 500 for trying, sure, I guess they're just going to have to ship it to me. All right. Oh, there's something little down here. What's this little guy? We have Torrey Howard Organic Hard Candy Natural Fruit Flavors Pink Grapefruit and Tupelo Honey. Ooh. That show, yeah. Did I show the red one? I don't think I held this one up. Sorry. And there's the car I'll get for eating this, so that's cool. Paper. Let me just pick these up separate. Oh, Johnny, what's up? You alright, bud? Wow, this is heavy. Okay. There a top? Black chair. Mountain Dew. Whoa. Mountain Dew? That would explain why it's heavy. Alright, 2 things of Mountain. Wow. Oh, yeah. Mountain Dew Kickstart, Black Cherry. I have one of these every once in a while. Thank you again. Very good. Actually, yeah, these will work great in the fridge. I don't keep much stuff in the fridge, so these will be good for ballast as well, in between drinking them. Holy moly, there, Farmer. Much appreciated for all the snacks. Now it's like a cardboard landmine getting out of here. And the other one is orange citrus Mountain Dew stuff. Let's see, we got a bunch of these thingies. Some snacks. Lots of snacks. Okay. Stream snacks, yes. Thank you very much. There. Woo, where'd that come from? Did you send a spider too? Hold on. Ah! That little guy. Uh-oh, where'd he go? On the table? Alright, so there's a spider loose in here somewhere. Oh, I'll deal with them later. Sure, he'll show himself. Belmont, thank you very much. Jonathan Hughes, thank you as well. And to the mystery person with the Nature Valley stuff, you should try using Nutella with peanut. Oh, yeah, I've done that. And actually, I'll probably use some of them snack bars with the Nutella as well. Bark at it. Oof. Barking spiders. Yeah, aren't they supposed to bark at me, though? Isn't that supposed to be how that works? It's definitely not my beard. I've had an ant in my beard. I can feel those little guys running around. Mm. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. Again, thanks everybody for that sent this and who is sending more stuff. Like, it's very much appreciated. Like, obviously, you don't have to do this. I just have fun up here, but anything you want to share is definitely appreciated. So once again, actually, yeah, let's do it this way. Cheers to everyone. That just helps with the channel, hangs out, gives the thumbs up, sends stuff in, donates. I appreciate all your time, your effort for hanging out and just being part of the family. So cheers. You guys are pretty cool. Why the hell you want to hang out with my dumbass is beyond me, but that works because we're all just doing our thing. Oh, Zane Magic Puffer Dragon is talking about a smoke break. Hey, you want to see? Is Benji still here? Hey, Benji, you want us to have one of these orange? Well, not that the joint itself is orange, but you know. How do you squeeze side knobs and slide cover? Oh, probably should remove the tape first. It'd be a lot easier. And these is just one of those just common packs. What's up, Ed? Appreciate the 10 gifted memberships to the Gaggle of Goofballs. Oh, and if anybody was watching last night when KB gave away all those memberships, again, I'm sorry, hold on. Again, thanks, Ed. As always, much appreciated. But they all went through. Like, they all went through already. Usually it takes 48 hours or so for YouTube to recognize donations and gifting and stuff. And like, they already all went through. So, like, apparently, was it 200 and, it was 110. I think it was almost 150 memberships were gifted last night. Like, that's crazy. Appreciate it, especially because I started looking in, just dabbling on like known proper, like Sterling, was it Sterling engines? Sterling Dion, I'd have to look. It's one of the for the thing when we discussed on Wednesday, and I figure let y'all know we're going to be looking into once the fundage is there, because it's going to take a minute. It looks like. But we're going to take a break on Wednesdays from Lego at some point in the future and build a running off of fuel engine for like a desktop project. I'm starting to do a little bit of light research, and it looks like most engine kits are between 1,500 and $2,000, and then you got to add like base. Like if you get the good base, it comes with the radiator and like the battery holder, starter buttons, stuff like that. But we may be in for like probably 2,500, maybe $3,000 for all that. Not asking, like, that doesn't mean like start hitting fucking buttons. Calm the fuck down. Like, put the buttons down. But luckily, we have a shitload of Legos to do while we save up for said engine. And I'm going to obviously put into it too. I'm not expecting you to pay fucking that much money for this thing. So I'm going to put into it as well. I'll take some couple bucks out of the supercomputer fund and put into it once we get to a decent level. But yeah, I'm going to start looking into it. I really would like to do a V8 because like I'm a V8 guy. I got a Chevy bow tie tattooed over my heart. Happy 420, by the way. Cheers. Not even a remote control weasel, but like an actual. Most of them are about as big as, I don't know, roughly a football, but like an actual just tiny car engine, basic car engine, just tiny, little bit of gasoline, little tiny radiator, little tiny electric starter, little tiny valves, all that stuff. They're just almost expensive as a big engine because they're just harder to machine. Like if need be, we'll get a 4-cylinder. We'll see where the budget and the availability and stuff like that goes. But yeah, I would like to get a V8, but yeah, it's similar to like the engines in the gas RC cars, Weasel. But these are a little more polished, and I think most of your gas RCs are single or twin piston. I don't know how many, but like I have no idea. I'm not in that genre. I'm not in that culture. But I don't know that they necessarily use these in RC cars. Like my helicopter, what's left of it has a single piston thing that runs off of pink nitro. And I know they use that engine or a variant of that engine with the output shafts slightly different. I know they use that on some RC cars. I'm looking at Annika Rice Bakes tonight. What top? Or wait, what's your Twitter name? Like Flem, like something like Flemgog, Flog, Flig, something like that. But no, we'll see what we can do. Like I was looking on the Sterling website, and I remember some of these looking through it. And I'm like, I remember looking at this website before. I remember them being like one of the better ones. But yeah, like they had one with was like a base for a certain engine kit, and it was almost $500, machined aluminum, but it came with the radiator and the water hookup, so it was like the accessory pack for the engine kit, which would be nice to get, for our first kit, like get something that everything is like already there. That way we don't really have to fabricate too much stuff. If need be, I'm sure I could sort it out, but would like to not fabricate a whole lot of stuff if we don't have to. So being able to get a full kit will be useful. So I'm gonna start looking into that, and I'll update you. Like I'm not gonna like update you every week and just bug you with it, but like have milestones, I guess, as I learn a little bit more and get some ideas. If it comes up that there's various selections, like we'll just vote on it. You know what I mean? Like we do. Quarter scale RC cars have wheels eater engines. Rasher, now we're talking about on Wednesdays. I do a Lego stream. Like we just finished putting together Johnny Five here. We did that guy. We did Space Station, the phone booth, Rick and Morty. Like we've done all kinds of stuff. But I did a vote this Wednesday, or was it this or last Wednesday, of saying, hey, would you be interested in putting together a running engine? Not like one of the model engines that has a little electric motor in it that makes the piston moves, but something like vroom, vroom, like, actually runs off of fuel. And it's the first time on this channel it was a 100% resounding yes. So now we're just kind of talking about that because, a lot of those engines are used in apparently in um, RC cars. So we are talking, we're not talking. It's, no, oh yeah, hold on. Let's see. I guess I'll stick it on the hoodie. Oh, that's not going to fit through the hoodie. Can't really get it through the beard. Put it right about there. Yeah, I forgot about that. Probably because I got my hoodie on. I've been wearing hoodies a little more often lately. It keeps the shoulder warmer. It does so the muscle doesn't bind up quite as much. Kits are a good way to cut your teeth on something, says Weasel. Yeah, absolutely. That's that's like it's fun to do the fabricating sets, the things where you got to fabricate everything else for it, but it's fun to do that when you know what you're doing. You know what I mean? So, Mike Hanley, I'd love to build a V8 working model. I've thought about that for years, and it looks like we might be able to do that. So, it would probably be. Well, I mean, it would. Yeah, probably. It would definitely be sometime next year. Um, but we'll see how everything goes. Because, like I said, at this point, we don't really need to spend anything for channel money anymore. Because we have a crap ton of Lego and non-Lego kits to do. So what's in there can stay, barring tax time and whatever. So that can just stay and build up until we get to the point where we find something. What's up, little Jim? Just woke up. Spent a great couple of hours this afternoon in the company of Mouse playing with trains. Oh, there you go. That's cool. You could do a mini generator that could charge your phone. Actually, you know what, Ed? See, Ed does haha lol. You could do that, but you say that shit, you fucking know I could do that. I think most of this channel knows that we could come up with a little fucking tiny little motor that fucking backfeeds and does exactly that. Like you know this. What's up, little Lego? That's actually not a bad idea. We'll keep that on. Once we get that engine running good, we'll see if we can put a tiny alternator on it to um do like a cell phone charger. At the very least, have it light up like some LEDs or some shit. They have a kit. Oh, well, they already have a kit for it. I mean, that kind of makes that a little too easy. I'm sure we could do our own thing. Sure, I got some old DC motors downstairs that we could zing up that would back. Or actually, not. No, that would be. Wait a minute. You need what? Permanent magnets. No, you need permanent magnet three phase motor to get back feed out, don't you? Or I can't even actually remember. But you need an AC motor to back feed out, not a DC motor. If I'm remembering, God, I haven't thought about that in years. Holy shit. A diesel engine kit and hear me out about a little excavator. Okay, see, you know what? See, that's entirely possible. There, C2S, like, we can't discount that possibility. What about exhaust fumes? So I got a window right there. Like, let's see, like, it starts, let's see, about 6 inches past this little edge here. Well, actually, about a foot past that and up. Like, there's a window right there. So I could just have a little fan and a exhaust tube for when we're running it. Like, that wouldn't be a big deal. Like, I have a million fans and lots of duct work, so we could set up that. Or we could run it downstairs with the same setup, a little duct thing, but I'd probably just run it in here. I'm sure the cats are going to, like, lose their mind, but that's kind of what they do. Yeah, I imagine the small ones are two-stroke engines as opposed to four-stroke. I don't know how complicated they get. Or maybe that just depends on the price point. Brushed DC motors will generate DC if spun up, says MK. Okay, so I'm just mixing a bunch of shit together. But yeah, okay. I have to mess with that. I know I got some old DC motors downstairs. And I definitely got a bunch out of some old ass Xbox drives. Or Xbox 360 drives. I think I got a few of them left too. I know those were DC. Build a cat roadster with it. Do little drag races. Meow, meow, meow. Speaking of which, we are 5 minutes away from Pussies and Piano. What's up, Lee Frohut? How are you? I think I'm going to have a joint after Pussies and Piano, just so you know. That was actually pretty relaxing last night. Everybody just sitting around. I had a joint. Actually, didn't I have two joints? I think I smoked another one during both streams. Just chilling, because like it was just a relaxing, just watching spaceships not blow stuff up. No questions, Mom. Like that is awesome. Thank you very much. If you didn't hear me, thank you very much again. Like I just keep eating those little cookie things. Those things are fucking great. Oh man. All right. 4Mix still uses valves in a 4-stroke configuration, but using a premix for bottom and top end lubrication. So it uses what, a common reservoir for fuel and oil, or you just pour the same shit into both tanks there, Frank? That seems familiar. Like I've heard that before. Hmm.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Wait, is DC Allen headed? What? What? Oh, yep, DC Allen's out. See you later, DC Allen. Be groovy. Be groovy. Give me a sec. I gotta move some stuff so I can get out of the office. I guess not a bad problem to have. Yeah. All right, that'll at least clear the room a little bit, and it gives me a reason to grab another one of these. Deltic, if your mower has an engine, both of them do. What about doing something with that? A service or decoke? Well, one of them's only a few years old, and the other one I put so much seafoam through it. The last time I pulled a spark plug out of it, the top of the piston was silver. So, but like they both run pretty good. Samuel 9, is Johnny 5 complete? Yes, I just need to do the programming, and then I got finished charging batteries, because you're going to do like 4 at a time. I'm actually ordered a bigger charger with more batteries in it just for other uses. But yeah, I'm going to do the programming into the phone on Wednesday, and then we'll drive around with them on. I'm going to do the programming in the phone on Monday. We'll drive around with them and stuff on Wednesday, and then start the mini Johnny 5 on Wednesday. Mmm. Yeah, look. Hold on. Hold on. I got you, Chippy. Look, Jonathan. Hopefully, I just sent a bunch of people your way. Because obviously, you like to share an amazing creation. However, that doesn't mean I'm trying to make you go bankrupt by paying for shipping and all that. So, at the very least, accept offers. You know what I mean? Because this is really good stuff, and as word keeps getting out, it might get a little expensive for you. So, don't sell yourself short. This is really good. And actually, it's not bad after those cookies too. That's a good offset. Good job. Good tag team and flavor. Like I said, at the very least, accept offers. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, I would absolutely love for you to share this with as many people as you can, but that doesn't mean that you should take a financial knock. So, that's all. I mean, you don't have to listen to me. I mean, you're going to do your thing, but I don't want to be like, well, I was doing great, but then Scruff told everybody, I was out of money. Yes, Rob Worrell is Pianoman Rob, who you will be hearing in just a moment. Because it is time for Pussies and Piano, where we get to watch the cats eat bushy food Oh, and I did give them Gucci food last week, just, keep the cycle. But you have to listen to them, watch them eat Gucci food and listen to Pianoman Rob make something or play something for us. God damn, I am off. I need to get higher. God, these fucking cookies are good. God, that salt, like that's, fucking hell. Good job, guys. Good job. Yeah, you get to watch Rob play. He'll be down here, there. And he has something he's been working on. This is like the beta version of uh is it Hulk's Is that what it was? Hulk's art. He's doing a little bit of mixing of songs, as it were, and I listened to some of it, as it were. I'll listen to the rest of it when I get more time, because obviously I'm going to miss it. I always listen to it after I don't, but yeah, Hulk's art. Yep. Fresh from Rob. We'll listen to that, and then we'll see what randomly plays afterwards, and we'll see if a copyright strikes us. Because all those songs that we get hit by, they're still all mixed in there. And I'm going to eat some cookies when I get back. I think I'm going to try those big old cookie things, too. Why not? I'll just be up all night, and that's fine. All right. So, what do we got there? Let me pull up that video. Go over to Cat plus Rob. Ah, somebody knocked a spoon off. Probably spaz. Alright. And audio should be good. I have it turned all the way up for Rob. It seemed like the audio level was a pinch lower than usual, but I do have it turned up, so it should be good to go. Alright. Again, thank you, Rob, for sending that in. So here we are with Pussies Piano with Pianoman Rob Worrell and Hulk Zart. Here we go. Thank you, Rob. That is Pianoman. That's a double shot. That last one was Karen's Medal. Goddamn. Karen's Medley. Shit, I see green. I see you people getting sneaky. Hold on. Where's that button? Where's the dang button? Oh, CatCam. Oh, we got error. There we go. Herbert Trouser Fancy says, cheers, Rob. Love the piano. As we do. Very nice. And yeah, I like how that was described, how he has like a nice touch. Like it is a very smooth style of playing. Yeah, I'm sorry, I had to go ahead and move Mama's butt. I figured that wasn't quite, wow, what? The focus going wild. Holy shit. Hold on. I think I need to try and get more light out there. I'm pretty sure I've said that. Okay, focus is going to go weird. Hold on. Right about there seems pretty good. As long as it's not flip-flopping all over the friggin' place. There we go. All right. That is a lot of stuff. I think the cats will appreciate the boxes too. You know, remember every box sent is also a gift for the cats. Ronnie really likes hanging out inside the boxes. Mama likes the laundry basket. I finally cleaned up my one laundry basket because I set it down for a minute. I turned around and she ended up sitting it for an hour just swatting at everybody that walked around. So I just started calling it Fort Mama and left it there for like 3 weeks. It's hard work and it's worth it if it's being heard by folk. Yeah, you can definitely, when it comes to, uh, what is that word or thing? When it comes to, I guess, finger percussive instruments like piano, harpsichord, organ stuff, you can definitely tell style by, even if you can't hear close enough to hear the keys, to hear someone's really smacking it down, you can tell just by how the note comes in, kind of thing. It's just, you're really smooth. Oh yeah, Gavin Bruce. If they fit, they get in there. Ronnie really likes the boxes. Mama likes laundry baskets. Um, there's a Amazon box out there that I call the stage. It's like a big flat box that Lee likes to sleep on, and she takes her I was about to say the word that would probably trigger them. She takes her snacks, as it were, on the stage. Ronnie takes his on top of the old console TV that's in there that I could get rid of. And I don't know what's going to happen when we get rid of that because he likes to sleep up there too, but I can't have that thing. There's Lee's butt. Did you move the red eye? Some people pay. Did I move the red eye? What? Which red eye? What red eye? Finger, yeah. Instruments that require finger banging. That's a good way to put it. I was considering gutting the TV to make it a cat box, but I don't know what to do with the big giant tube. And I've been told various ways that you can safely depressurize that thing, but it still just almost doesn't seem like a risk I want to throw out there, especially with like fuzzy kitties and even the slimmest possibilities of that thing imploding and putting glass in the carpet. So I think I'm just going to roll it on out. And plus, I have plans once that's out of the way. It's going to likely be replaced by another like big complicated cat tree thing, and then I want to connect the two cat tree sections by a walkway in the living room for them. Oh, the cat butt red eye. And that's our fuzzy gray vacuum cleaner. And Ronnie's tail. And beefcake in the background. Didn't seem like he was very hungry today. Yeah, I got the two I have. Like, I got those two that I did the. No, that wasn't a short. That was a full video. I did, well, like a time-lapse video, putting those together and then putting the shelves up for, for the walkway, and then another cat tree. Like, that's on my channel somewhere from in the past year. But I want to extend that to basically something very similar on the other side for him. Or somewhere, because I'm actually getting ready to shift the living room around. Because it's nice to have a big couch that's comfortable to lay on, but when I lay on the couch, I'm staring at the curtains while the TV's over here. So I'm going to turn things so that when I have to lay down for my back, I can still watch TV. So where the cat tree ends up may vary. So it may actually end up behind me with the couch in front of me. But I got to see how stuff fits in there. I haven't moved it around in a while. Breaking off the little glass nipple makes it safe. You can hear the air rushing. That's what I've heard. I'm gonna have to. If I end up doing that, I'm probably going to do it on a live stream just so I can be like this one or this one. This? Are you sure? This right here? This? Okay, because it's your fault. Ready? Like that. That almost feels like the safest way to do it because apparently y'all know something that. I mean, I guess I could watch a couple videos on it, but of course I'd probably still do a live stream because I'm sure you'd want to see if something happened. How did Rob and Scruff meet? Asked Rasher. That would be basically, I guess BigClive's Discord. So from BigClive, if I'm not mistaken. That was a while ago. Sounds like the kitty version of the old hamster habit trail, pretty much. Like I want places for him to run around up top. And now that now that it's a much easier situation to get that done, I just got to move that couch around, figure out a good landing zone for the other cat tree or cat trees. Because if that couch doesn't leave a lot of room for a big complicated thing on one end or the other, then I may just, it's like the two I have right next to each other, it makes one big complicated cool thing for him to chill on that leads up to the walkways. But if I can't do another big combination, then I may just do one and another and then connect all the walkways together anyway. But we'll see what it does. I'm taking the tube. Delta Gundan says, I've taken the tube out of old TVs and monitors and kept the casing for projects. The tube can be boxed up and disposed of. The stored charge is far worse than the risk of implosion. Well, yeah. And that thing hasn't been plugged in and probably 6 or 7 years. And we took all the circuitry off of it. I think we already shorted it out and shit. I don't think there's any circuitry left. I know static can build up in it. So yeah, I would definitely make sure it's discharged before I dick with it. Marco Silas says, we have 1 cat and 5 cat trees. My daughter is Amazon product tester and gets all that stuff for free. That's cool. Actually have, for like a brief stint, they offered me some stuff to use, like Amazon. I was able to get a couple things off of Amazon to test. One of them was like a USB hub for like a laptop or your cell phone. And that actually worked really good. That actually got me into like getting more of those of different ones. Like, okay, well, your shit worked. So I got to do a couple things. Yeah, that happens. They fight still, even though they lived in the same room pretty much for 4 years straight with me in the basement. Oh. A broken fluorescent tube is way worse. Yeah, those things are. Ugh. It was nice as I replaced various fluorescent fixtures in the house after I bought it. down, I used to work in the DC Convention Center, and they had a fluorescent tube disposal thing. You know, it's like you just stuck it into it just something that basically just ate the tube, and you just fed it in, and it just crushed them all up. And then they had somebody come pick up the 55-gallon drums of crushed fluorescent tubage. That was nice to be able to properly put it in the fridge after opening. Will do. I'm sure it'll be fine here for until the end of the show. I would assume. But yeah, I'll when I'm done eating my fries with it, I'll put it in the fridge. But I got to finish eating my fries first with it. What time does the kitty half pipe? I guess we'll see. I figure once I get that done, the only thing I really have to concern myself with is making sure that the cat trees can move, because I will be replacing this couch probably a couple years. But I don't think that'll be a big deal. It's not like I'm going to bolt it down. It'll just have the little I have the fasteners, that hold it to the wall so it doesn't tip over. But those can get moved easily enough. Chipmunk, I smashed fluorescent tubes into my bin. Sue me. No, I used to do the same thing. It was just nice having a proper place to put them. If I didn't, then I would just do the same thing. YouTube just restarted me at the beginning, says Chippy. That's weird. Cool Whip. She has to make product review videos, 3 each, 5 minutes long per month. Well, that's not too bad, I guess. These are they, if you don't mind me asking, are they supposed to be like high production value stuff, or is like pretty average video quality good for them? The big risk with fluorescent tubes, says Deltic Engine, is the release of highly toxic mercury vapor if they break. Yeah, that I've always known that if they break, just to get away from them. Yeah, don't breathe in the shit that comes out. It's like a drop in, yeah, the little tiny drop. Every time I see them, I'm like, did something come loose in there? Oh, never mind, that's mercury. Yeah, like in the clear tubes. I still have some clear tubes for old reptile tanks when I used to have leopard geckos and anoles, or anoles. I call them anoles, but anoles. Yeah, lizards. I still have a lot of those, and all of those are clear tubes, and you can see the drop. That looks like something's broke, but it's just a little drop of mercury chilling in there. She gets commission from every item sold. That's good. Born, is that Bournemouth? I know it's not Bournemouth, like Bournemouth there, Rasher. Oh, high quality. Oh, okay. So very good high quality. Okay. So that's actually some gets into some work then, some good editing. Okay, that's cool. Back in the 40s, they had a lot of mercury in the tubes. Yeah, I mean, it would seem pretty no shitter that you shouldn't need a lot if you're just going for the vapor. But I do seem to remember, like, when I was really young, like, it seems like the drops have gotten smaller the older I've gotten, kind of thing. Oh, top of the hour. You know what? For the top of the hour toot. God, I was about to eat more cookies. Fuck. Oh yeah, I gotta try. I tried the big cookies. Hold on. We'll get to the top of the hour toot in a second. I tried the big ones. These ones. These are really good. Let me have another one here real quick. Because she's about to finish everything up. And I'll show you what these look like. They're kind of like really, really, really thin, like American sugar cookies in flavor, but very subtle. Not super sweet. Like almost a muted crunch, but a good crunch, not a crisp. More of a crunch than a crisp. I mean, a little bit of crisp in there. MK says in the 40s they had beryllium in there too. Holy shit! Wow, let's just make that fun. Admit, where'd she go? All right, well, let's just do this then. So yeah, here's what those cookies look like. These would probably be good in the Nutella. Put the Nutella on. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna do that now because that's gonna get a little bit messy. And I don't want to. I'll eat this one and then I gotta chill. That's a lot of sugar. But I'll try that tomorrow or maybe a little bit later tonight. But yeah, I can tell these would be really good with Nutella. All right. Top of the hour toast. Yeah, Nutella's not really super healthy, and I've lost like 20 pounds in the past 2 months, so I'm okay to slide in a little bit of a snack here because I don't really eat sugar that much anymore. Besides just what's already dumped into our foods. Oh, let me swish here. All right, top of the hour toast. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for how everyone helps the channel. You know, kind of the same toast as last time. But I appreciate everyone that's still here even. And still watching and just doing our thing, having a good time. So cheers. All the way down to like, you know, JNMSY who recommended me to listen to some fucking Frank Zappa. Well, had a goddamn joint and ended up listening to Zappa for a while. It's good shit. Like even that kind of stuff. You know, we recommend movies to each other. I got some written down. I'm going to be getting some things fixed up with the server. My one server, to get that all sorted out, try to get things back to normal on that. Oh yeah, boobies. Speaking of boobies, I think I know why boobies are so popular on this channel. And just popular in general. I was thinking about it today. I feel like, generally speaking, like, I feel boobies are like almost like the universally respected, I don't know how to put this, stereotypical body part of the lady kind of thing. And I feel like boobies are just generally popular because they're just fairly universally respected amongst like straight people, gay people, bi people, even like non-sexual people. Like I think, and obviously not everyone, but I feel like they're just generally respected as like, man, nice boobs kind of thing. Because like even like gay dudes will see boobs and be like, hey, that's a nice set of boobs you got. You know, like it's just, I don't know, I guess that's really all that is. I guess everybody likes the boobie. I guess also it's that subconscious thing when you're a kid, it gives life kind of thing. But yeah, I got probably is a fairly substantial part of it. I mean, besides the fact that, I mean, obviously boobs are cool. Oh yeah, and actually Red Dwarfer. Oh, and Rasher, thank you. I appreciate that. I just doing my thing. I appreciate the donation as well. It's at €5, right? That's €5, not pounds. Pounds is the weird, is that like the backwards Ellie thing. So thank you again. That will probably end up going towards the engine. But yeah, boobies in general. But that's it is a fun word. I think that just adds to the attraction to boobies. Like I was thinking about that earlier today. I'm like, think they're just universally respected amongst pretty much everybody. Boobies. It's a cursive L, says Chippy. Yeah, it's something like, yeah. Or stylized L from Libra Scales. Ah, Delta Mike's knows what's up. See, someone said something about geeks and nerds, like, last night. There's the difference right there. A geek would say it's a cursive L. A nerd says it's a stylized L from the Libra scales. Like, I'm not saying that Chippy's a geek and Delta Mike's a nerd. I'm just saying that's almost an example of what you would hear difference-wise. Like, a geek will help you set up your Windows. A nerd will tell you why PCIe 5 is useless over PCIe 4 because most graphics cards only run on PCIe 3. Kind of thing, you know what I mean? So, both, but okay, so Chippy is a geek. That's good. We're good then. And that was a geek-ish answer. So, like, you're right on par, brother. Right on par. And a nerd in some things. And that's another thing. You can be geeky in one thing and nerdy in other stuff. So you're not an exclusive club. I generally just call myself a nerd. I said this the other week, says Graham Shaw, but the worst name for boobies ever, Top Bollocks. Top Bollocks? You biscuit heads have said Top Bollocks? So you're saying dog balls on the chest? What the fuck? Puppies is nice. I like sweater puppies. Sweater puppies in the winter. Every time I think of sweater puppies, not only do I think of like sweater puppies, but I also think of like puppies just chilling in a sweater. And it's like, either way, like, you know, good visual. Oh, just ashed on the desk a little bit. And don't worry, I'm not going to try and make like smoking a joint during the show a regular thing. It's just, since everything was out from, ooh, what just happened? I just lost, oh. Since everything was out from Derpliner last night, I figured I'd go ahead and have another one. Jubblies. Jubblies is good. Tatas. There's actually an engineering firm that's called Tata. I'm like, dude, how do you work for a company called Tata? He's like, I don't know, man. You just try not to look at people's boobs too much. I went, okay. Sap Sparky, my favorite word for boobs is chebs. Never heard chebs. Ryan Drew says sweater kittens. I think I've heard sweater kittens. I once actually know, and I know when I've heard that. One person said sweater kittens are usually C cups and lower, and sweater puppies would usually be D cups and up. I don't know if that necessarily pertains to how you use it, but I have actually heard that comparison once of one way or the other. Sweater kittens for the small perky one. There you go. Yeah. There you go. I mean, like fried eggs. Yeah, that would be, you know, some people got fried eggs, and that's, you know, some people like the fried egg version too. The double bubble. I think I've heard double bubble. I thought I usually heard double bubble meant for the butt, though. Not much of a butt guy, but I mean, it's nice if there is a little bit of a booty there. Kevin RDC says, I just find boobies more appealing than assholes. Well, yeah. I'm not, yeah. I don't really have a thing about, well, specifically assholes themselves. I'm just, yeah, you just do your thing over there. Graham Shaw prefers titties to boobies as a word. I don't really use titties too much anymore. Usually when I think of that word, I think of Ray William Johnson, and I start singing the song Tig Old Biddies, instead of titties, because that's just a funny ass fucking song. Tig Old Biddies. That's what I always think of when I hear the word titties now, so I never quite get to the word titties, and then end up just saying boobs anyway. Pianoman Rob says, there's no part of a woman's body that I don't like. Well, I mean, there is obviously that. But there is obviously somewhat of a preference list, you know what I mean? Ah, yeah, Rasher with the over-the-shoulder boulder holder. Always the classic. Actually, haven't heard that one in a little while. Nice, nice. Zap Sparky likes a lovely pair of moobs. Relatable, like relatable to the boobs. Like, you know, sometimes you like them on a dude, depending on what you're into. Sometimes you like them on a chick, depending on what you're into. Do dudes ever wear bras? You know, besides, I mean, outside of like, you know, the like transsexual or cross dressing or drags, you know, all the variances of that. I just mean like, does a dude as a dude who says he's a dude kind of thing? You know what I mean? Like, do they ever wear like a bra thing? Hmm. Don't know. I can't imagine they would, but hmm. Because I imagine if you're Titan, yes, I learned that from um. What the hell's that song Rammstein sells? Or sings. It's just about boobs. Well, I mean, okay, hold on. Actually, a lot of his songs are about boobs. Um, crap, it was in one of the later, just like, I think it came out about 5 years ago. Funny ass song, great video, lots of boobs. Whew. Alright, let's finish this. Redneck Atheist says, I'll use the word titties for super tiny boobs. Hmm. Alright. Yeah, I've never really, or tittles. No, not tittle. The titties or tittles? That looks like tittles. Oh, like little titty. Okay, gotcha. Tittles. Okay. I ain't heard that one before, but it works. All right. Let's see here. So anyway, yeah, that's my opinion on why we all like the boobies. So how was everybody's week? Anybody do anything crazy, interesting, insane, first time? Anybody else take a vacation? More than a handful. Weird Science is a good movie. Captain Barrett, what about the Japanese tit? Good bird, great bird, love that bird. We've shown that bird on this channel before when I said I was going to show everyone what a Japanese tit looked like. Actually, watch Weird Science. God, I feel like we watched that on movie night earlier this year. Maybe towards the end of last year. It's a good movie. Oh, I don't know, Bob. More than a handful, not necessarily a waste. Fills in the shirts nicely, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's nice to get just whapped in the head and be like, wow, nice. Yeah, it's you know, because it depends on what you're into. Delta Mike, a vacation from being homeless. What would that look like? Yeah, I don't know. Don't know about that one. Apropos of boobs and electricity, electric 6 high voltage. Graham Shaw says, Weird Science, my first girlfriend's favorite movie at the time, but she was 13 for fuck's sakes. That movie is awful. It's awful in a great way, though. Ooh, sorry. But at 13, yeah, that's a little weird that that would be her favorite movie at that age. Ohio State Parks excursions, but watch the darn potholes. Yeah, it's, you used to be able to like tell when you're crossing like boundaries into one county or the next, or the one state or the next, because you'd get count the potholes and like see, you know, if it was going smooth in the rough. Like literally at one point going from Maryland to Pennsylvania, you just went as you're going through Pennsylvania, like what the fuck happened? But now you can't tell where the borders are because all the roads suck everywhere. Hey, those cookies burp really well too. Bazoombas. Oh, Rob, that's a good one. I haven't heard that one in a while. 1993. Okay, so that movie was even old at that point. Because that movie was, I feel like that was like one of those movies that came out in around 86, 87 kind of thing. So, like, she had to find that movie. Huh. The boobs and everything was being sucked out of the chimney. Marco Silas took many pictures all over the place. Fall is coming. Are you starting to actually get, like, leaf changes? Or are you taking advantage of all the green leaves? I guess depending on where you're at there. I used to do kind of some stuff like that a little bit here and there. Oh, in Ohio. Okay, so I guess some of the northern states might be starting to see a little bit of fallish action. Oh, you're watching what, the original Beetlejuice? Yeah, I would like to see the new one shortly. Oh, leaf changes due to drought. Oh, well, that sucks. Like atheist, even I-70 has gone to complete. See, I-70 used to be butter. Every time you cross overpasses, joints, you're hitting a 4-inch wall. Yeah, that's great. No, I used to drive I-70 a lot with my old job when I was a steel rigger. Christ, I mean, I drove from here to San Francisco to and from, what, 3 times? Colorado 3 or 4 times. So lots of Route 70 coming out of Maryland and just going and going. And then hitting 68 for a little while and just going. So much driving. Like, we'd stop in, was it exit 54, if I'm not mistaken. It was 50 something. I'm pretty sure it was exit 54 in Kansas, I believe it was. Had a Montana Mike's Steakhouse right off the exit. Now, whenever we drove out west, we would always stay there at a hotel right there because Montana Mike's at the time, 20 years ago anyway, had the fucking best steaks and sourdough buns and any fucking thing you can think of for a ridiculously reasonable price. It was like it was about 75 cents an ounce for steaks that you basically could cut through with the side of your fucking fork. It was absolutely amazing. So we always stopped at that exit. It may have been 55. But me and Montana Mike's, it's a shame that they're all far away and shit. Like, hey, I've never eaten at a steakhouse that even comes close to the quality of food that they had. Hopefully they're still around and hopefully they're still the same quality company. Steel rigger, skyscraper, bridge, what? What? There used to be a steel rigger. I used to build theaters, like like acting type theaters. I was the guy that went in and installed a counterweight or electric winch systems for all the battens, like all the pipes and cables and all the lights and curtains and shit hung out of. As you know, things are coming in and out. I installed all that rigging shit for that. Also did the fire curtain emergency device that drops. It's right behind the proscenium opening, or like, you know, the stage opening. That's a proscenium opening. Fire curtain sits up top, giant fiberglass blanket that drops on rails that separates the stage from the audience because, like, you know, you want to keep everybody safe. And then we do like the backdrop curtains and the audience stuff, and we'd come back later and install all the curtains and stuff, and it's 420 and stuff. Cheers. Pulp Fiction, great movie. Reservoir Dogs, didn't we just watch that? Fucking great movie. Love that. But actually I haven't watched Pulp Fiction in a little while, but that's an amazing movie. Three Body Problem. I feel like I've heard of that before. Let me put that, like, I have various movies I have to download. Let me write that down. Like, I feel like that's been recommended to me before. The Three Body Problem. Does that star Peter North by chance? No? Okay. I read the book. Alright. The movie Weird Science was released in 85. Okay. Okay, maybe I'm 80 small. 86 may have been more of the 80s ski sex movies. Well, boob movies. The 80s boob movies. They really kicked in around 86. Although they started as early, like, the early Friday the 13th or some of the early boob movies. And they started in, God, what was first Friday the 13th? Was that 80 or 81? That may have been in the 70s. Hold on. I gotta. Like, I have all of them. I've seen all of them. I've met two of the people that actually play Jason. Oh, Friday the 13th franchise. 1980. Okay, it wasn't 8. It was 1980. I thought it was 1980. Great movie franchise. Absolutely. Minimize that. Close that. Not that. All right. Lady in Red is dancing with who? I grew up with Nightmare on Elm Street, watched all of them. Oh, yeah. Robert Englund is a goddamn genius. Like, I have all of them, including like New Nightmare, and I keep my movie library stocked of all them, but nobody will ever be able to beat what Robert Englund could do. Oh, looks like Franco Walker's getting ready to hop on out of here. Anybody ever watch the old V? Yeah, I was just gonna say, everyone ever watch V? I have both of those series as well. And thank you, Franco. Always appreciate you hanging out. Much love to you as well. We'll talk to you probably tomorrow or Wednesday. Yeah, whenever I get around to ending the stream, which will be well, no earlier than 8 o'clock. So, at least 35 minutes or later. We'll just see what we're rambling on about. But right before I do that, I'm going to release the Scum stream. That way, if anybody wants to bounce over to that chat, it should redirect you to it. Guess we'll find out. If that was an experiment, I figured I'd try. Because tomorrow will be our regularly scheduled Scum stream on the Last Destination server. Okay. Well, yeah, that's just a stream for tomorrow. I do the Scum video game on Sundays, and I know some of y'all like hop over there whenever I release it, so I'm just gonna release it right before the end of this stream, and then boink. Yeah, Johnny's gonna guard the Nutella for a little while. I put him in. I got his eyebrows in angry mode, so nobody will mess with the Nutella or the French fries, because I need the French fries for the hot sauce. We went from movies to applied physics. Yeah, we just kind of do that. Yeah, there's been some significant work done in the past 2 weeks since the wipe. Anybody watched Wishmaster? I think I've watched Wishmaster. I just don't think it's been any time recent. Oh, yeah, I gotta see if so Boozy's back on Scum if you watch that. And we may have a fourth joining us soon as well on Last Destination. The guy Brandon in here, that Brandon VRT, let you know he's the guy that makes sure Wednesdays and Saturdays are pretty well covered so that I don't have to go into work if there's a problem. Well, he has moved on from the company. He got hired by Northrop Grumman for a very nice chunk of change to be one of their maintenance guys, doing like a more electrical based work. And actually, it's a little. Actually, I guess it's not much closer. I mean, it's a little closer to home, which I mean, he drove 5 miles, 5, 6 miles anyway. He doesn't live too far from me. But he left, so he was like my number two. So now it's me and the other guys are just gonna take care of it, and like they're more than fucking capable of filling in for him. So everything will be just fine there. Chipmunk has never watched A Nightmare on Elm on any street. Nah, it's kind of funny. Oh, that's the whole point of the premise. It's just funny shit. It really was. I don't know that they were trying too hard to be scary, but I know people were scared. You know what I mean? Top Smoke says, I'm still here thinking about Annika Rice and her sensible underwear and Church of England sensibilities. Physics 2, electricity and magnetism is an awesome class. I imagine it would be. Movies that bombed that you liked, Waterworld and Postman weren't that bad to me. C2S, I could not get with Waterworld. It just didn't work for me. Postman, it wasn't that bad. But yeah, it wasn't that bad. Howard the Duck was a huge flop, and I thought that was actually pretty good. I mean, you got to watch too. A lot of movies that were originally flops, like Rocky Horror Picture Show, was originally a flop. Now that's super popular. What was it? So what the hell is it? Never Ending Story was a flop when it came out. Now it has a big following. Well, Never Ending Story wasn't quite a flop, but it didn't do what it needed to do. But there's a bunch of stuff out there, but those, I just couldn't get with Waterworld. Iron Eagle, that was a great movie. I haven't watched that in a long fucking time. You mean, yeah, that's what I mean, like financial flop. Because I know a lot that started as flops that went bad, but nothing as bad as fucking Borderlands. Jesus Christ. I've seen just enough of that, like snippets of that movie to, yes, absolutely understand that it is fucking junk. What the fuck they were thinking. They thought they just throw a bunch of really expensive people at it, and you could tell they were just like, why are we here again? That's bad. Raise the Titanic was a massive flop. What is Raise the Titanic? I don't even know what that is. Pancakes? Slack Watcher. Ugh. Never Say Die. That's Goonies too. Top Gun was a good movie, especially when I was a kid. So that came out what 80s? I think that was an 86 movie. Original Top Gun. Yeah, 86. So when that came out, I was 9. Probably, I think I saw it by the time I was 10. So I was a little kid watching jet fighters who already had jet fighters hanging in his room of models that he put together. So, of course, when I was 9 and 10, that was the greatest movie ever fucking created. But I can watch it, recent enough and be like, nah, it's actually a pretty good movie. It's not too bad. When that movie came out, it boosted recruiting into the Air Force. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I heard that same thing there, Jonathan Hughes, that the Air Force loves the fact that movie got popular. I actually applied to the Air Force when I was 18, but they weren't very. I was very limited in roles I could do, which did not include operating an airplane because I wear glasses. So that didn't work out. And then they didn't want me in there anyway because of my back. So, like, yeah, it was a problem when I was a fucking kid. So, yeah, Tom Cruise is a bit of a wank, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna fucking disregard the movie itself. Yeah, in some instances, like, but yeah, that's fine. Anyone else here dislike Morgan Freeman as Pianoman Rob? I don't really have a problem with him. I know he's got his own issues, but I just kind of I try to stay out of actors' lives when I'm watching movies for the most part because let's face it, there's no one out there that's fucking perfect, and we could all nitpick the shit out of something out of somebody. Obviously, there's some exceptions. Like I won't watch anything that requires paying for whatever Kevin Spacey might be in because he's just a little fucking off. There's certain exceptions to that rule, as it were, but for the most part, I just try to enjoy the movie itself. Try to. Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo. So Rob. God, I always forget his last name. Usual Suspects. We just watched that, I think. Rob. Oh, I don't want to look it up. I don't want to look at chat. Why am I thinking Arnold? That's like no Arnold. That's the Roseanne guy. Oh, I don't know. Rob something or other. Schneider, that's it. Yeah, Rob Schneider. Thanks, Cassie. Cassie's always good on that shit. He's like a little trivia machine walking around sometimes. Rob Schneider. He's like see a lot of the old Saturday Night Live crew, like a lot of those guys that come out, like they're kind of always the same person. Like Will Ferrell, he's a cool dude, he's a great guy, but when he's acting, he's just kind of always Will Ferrell. You don't see him as the person he is trying to be in the film. You just look at him and go, yeah, that's Will Ferrell. Like he's just always kind of the same guy. Rob Schneider's kind of the same. Like a lot of those crews, they just kind of came out of there and they got stuck in like one character. I have not seen a new Beetlejuice yet. I've heard lots of people heard it's a love it or hate it thing. Not really sure, but yeah, I actually want to see it as soon as I can. I just got to get there. Got to get there. No, I have nobody on the list. Which what's in the stack here? But no, I still haven't fixed the stupid server. I'm gonna write it down again. I keep trying to get around to it, and it just doesn't happen. I'm working on it. Like I want to try and fix it before Friday so that I can get some stuff in for Friday that's fresh. So maybe I can get to that on. I might be able to get to it tomorrow. I was gonna mow the lawn today, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna walk up to the dollar store, grab some snacks, some eggs. Like dollar stores got some really good stuff up there, good price too, whatever. But I grabbed some food up there and I was like, I'll go up there. That'll get me, quote, warmed up to mow the lawn. Then I was going to mow the lawn. I'm sitting there on the steps in the living room, putting my second boot on. And all of a sudden I just started hearing, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, son of a bitch. It started raining. I was like, well, I guess I'm not mowing the lawn today. And then it's been raining on and off all day. So hopefully it'll knock that shit off. And I'll just mow the lawn on Monday. It's getting to be a little, it sucks because there's so many different types of grass out there. I tried to, like, do something to make it all the same kind of grass because some of it right now is literally a foot tall. Some of it is 3 inches tall. Like it's just so many different types of grass from when I moved in here, and I know the only way to fix that is just to scrape and replant. But I don't care that much yet. But oh my god, I got to deal with that. because of course the long grass is out front where everybody sees, not in the back. But I do not enjoy mowing the lawn when it's rained within like 24 hours because it just sticks to everything and clogs the mower up. Marco Silas says, I'm a mechanic by trade and also an electric engineer, but now retired, so slowed down quite a bit. But hey, you know what? That's cool. Just do your thing as long as you're still doing something. I was actually talking to my neighbor about that today. He's the father-in-law of the other guy. Was talking to him and he was like, you know, if you never need help, whatever, just let me know. I'm just sitting around. And he's like old dude. He's probably somewhere around 80 years old. And I was like, he's like, you know, I can help you. I'm like, oh no, I know you can help me, man. Like, you're doing it right. Like, there's too many people out there that work and bust their ass their entire life. They retire and then within the year, you're at their funeral because they stopped. If all you've done your entire life is work, when you retire, you have to stay active. You got to do something, even if it's walking every day. If you just stop, then your body's going to go, oh, well, I guess, you know, all we've done our entire life is work, and now we're not working anymore. I guess we're done here. I mean, that's pretty much what your body does. So, like, if you've been busting your ass your entire life, I'm not saying you got to work until you die. Just make sure you're doing something when you retire. Walking, like, you know what? Once I get old enough, maybe I'll go to the mall in the morning and walk with all the gray hairs too, because I'll be one of them, because they're probably going to be healthy for a while because they're still moving. So, oh yeah, definitely anything with John Candy. But yeah, just don't, if, like I said, you don't have to work. Just keep moving. Just keep moving, doing something that keeps you moving. Don't let your body think it's done, because it'll be done. That's biggest thing I can recommend to you. And I'm not even that old yet. I just feel like I'm fucking 500 years old. Lori says, been in electronics for 55 years, retired 4 years ago, and have never been so busy. There you go. And I know Lori. I've seen Lori's workbench. A few of us have. Like, she stays very busy. She is still designing shit. She's still learning stuff. And she's cranking out some good stuff too. So yeah, she knows what's up. Like my neighbor, the old dude, he knows what's up. He's, yeah, it's one of them things where he's like a quote a nice guy if you're like white. So it's like, man, like, I know you're old and it's hard to change. It seems like the older you get, but I don't really know that it's an age thing. I think it's just whether you really want to or not. And it's one of the things, like, you want to help the old guy out, but man, he is a fucking racist motherfucker. It says, my grandfather was chopping wood till the day just before he was 70, and one day he just didn't do it anymore, and in his low to mid 70s, and he just passed away. Yep, there you go. Don't stop moving. Keep the brain and body doing something. Exactly. Trains, Planes, and Automobiles. Awesome movie. So, I'm fully engaged helping my daughter who studies aerospace at Ohio State University. That's awesome. That's good. Like, if she's into that, like, that is great. Especially, and this isn't, you know, a sexist thing. This is a scientifically proven thing that women tend to do much better in advanced mathematics and calculations. If that's like part she's going into, I mean, if you're going into aerospace, there's some calculations. They tend to find that women do really well with the really advanced calculations. So hopefully she will be awesome with that stuff. Actually, what was there's a movie they talked about that with the three ladies for, was it NASA? What was that? Somebody, I'm sure Cassie knows. Somebody's got to know what that movie's called. I have it actually. It's a documentary about the three ladies from way back that did Hidden Figures. That's it. Henry got it. Yeah, Hidden Figures. That's a great. I remember watching that a long time ago. That's a great movie, and that kind of touches into that. Hey, what's going on, KB? Yeah, that Hidden Figures. That was a really good movie, and that touches into that how women's minds can do some obviously some women's minds can just seem to do like more advanced calculations than ever. I think that was touched on in that movie, but I know um that they've studied that and found that out, which is awesome. The only good thing about golf is Robin Williams' description of it. We just watched him, I think, talk about that a few weeks ago. Yeah, old Robin Williams comedy. It's a little edgy. You know, it doesn't necessarily age well, but if you can kind of get past some of those parts, some of that shit is just fucking hilarious. Whew. Rasher, I'm 56 years old today, feeling okay, trying to eat healthy. Only recently I realized if bread has more than 4 ingredients, it's not good. So today you are 56, as in today is your birthday there, Rasher? Is that what you're trying to tell you? I had to bail out yesterday. It was auto repeating the gifts. I thought there was something going on. Like if you need to get that sorted out, like get that sorted out there, KB. Appreciate the donation, obviously, but yeah, if it was stuck on something, do you like get the hell out of there? I thought something weird was going on. Like, by all means, get that sorted out because it kind of looks like it all already went through. I actually mentioned that earlier in the stream, so yeah, get that sorted out if there was a problem. Ow. Because I don't, like, I don't, we don't want channel money that's from a glitch. You know what I mean? Oh, so let me move this a little bit. I have noticed that as I'm sitting, the chair drifts back a little bit from time to time, and then I keep pulling the microphone back more and more and more, and then my posture gets derpy. What is going on here? Everything's moving, and I'm so confused. All right, Jesus. Oh, some of it did get returned. Okay. Yeah, like if you need to get that sorted, let me know and I can help on my end as well. Either way, appreciate, you know, whatever you can, whatever like went through or however it works out. Like appreciate the effort, you know, and what came through. By all means, thank you. Golf balls coupled with tennis rackets are my favorite combination, says Rob World. That could get you. That reminds God. I think I told this story before once on this channel. When I was growing up, at the end of our court, they had done some construction work and they had left a big pile of like those white construction rocks. You know, the ones they're about, you know, a little bit bigger than like a mouse pewter, probably closer to like the this mouse pewter size, you know, if you know how big mouse pewters are. So, you know, say inch and a half, 45-ish millimeters around. Well, after they were done with the construction, they just left the rocks there like a bunch of inconsiderate ass clowns. So we found like pieces of branch, and at the end of the court, there was about 75, maybe 80 feet that slowly curved down and went down to a stream that was about, 5 to 6 feet wide, a few inches deep, you know, when it wasn't raining or whatever. And then about another 100 feet, and there was another row of row homes right across there. And we would just sit there and get bored and just whack, just toss up the rocks, whack, like baseball bat. And we broke so many fucking windows in like a few weeks, and somehow none of us got in trouble. even though like it was very obvious what was going on, and it was so bad. Your lady friend is snoring. Ah, how is she? Well, if she's snoring, she's probably doing pretty okay. That is good to hear. A little sleep. Nothing wrong with a little sleep. Mark is fun with ammonium perchlorate and pyrograde aluminum powder in Ohio. That could get interesting. I want to play golf with an AR-15 golf ball launcher upper receiver. Says Ed Bird. I can only assume this is created by an American, probably somewhere living in the southern eastern part of the world. Actually, no, Colorado, Arizona, that maybe too. Like that's how fucking far do those golf balls go, dude? Like, are we serious here? Like, are we talking like a mile long yeet of a golf ball? Like, is there a charge involved in everything? Is this like a golf ball cartridge? Good grief. Yeah, I imagine it would be a little further than your average golf. You're going from one golf course to the one on the other side of fucking town. Never mind. They ain't gonna hear me anyway. All right, get in the truck. Let's go. How do you even track that? Holy shit. Load a blank. The upper is incapable of using a live round. Oh, okay. Lord. A mini golf ball and a 10 bore could be fun. Well, I mean, anything can get flying out of a 10 gauge. You're a permanent resident, but not a U.S. citizen. Yeah, that I have no idea how that works. Gun law, and plus gun laws can vary state to state, and I think there can even be variances county to county inside of some states. Ed could probably confirm that a little bit better than me. He's a little more gun educated than I currently am. Anytime I've tried golf, I ended up breaking a fucking window. At my buddy's house. I think I was in his barn. I think it was one of the barn windows I broke. Yeah, I gave up. I went, you know what? I'm good. Every time I try something, I just break stuff. I'll just stick to computers. Henry Goldson says there are cannons out there, not crazy far, but scary. Oh yeah, I think I've seen like the cannons. They're pneumatic though, I believe. CO2 cartridges with flash powder into a pond are way fun, says Marco. That's could be interesting. Potato pancakes at Oktoberfest. Potato pancakes are fucking great. I make those sometimes. If I have leftover like real potato mashed potatoes, not like the dried powdered stuff. If I have real mashed potatoes that are left over, the next morning I'll add, depending on the quantity, I'll add some egg. I'll usually add a little bit of powdered gravy into it, not much, just a little bit into it, just to help starch it up a little bit more. Add a little bit of that salt and sweet flavor. Kind of my way of thinking is like, since McDonald's fries have beef in them, let's add a little bit to our motherfucking mashed potato pancakes. I'll do that and I'll fry them like pancakes and eat them with butter on them. I don't put syrup on those either. I just can't work with syrup on those, but good amount of butter is pretty good. Ooh. The cannons use a blank shell as well. Okay. Okay. Cannons that use PVC and starter fluid and a lighter. Yeah, I've built a couple of them back in the day. You drill the hole in the back and then you chisel it out. For me, I would chisel it out a little bit so it would be square, because all the fucking lighters I had, with the grill lighters. I all had square ends on them back in my day. So we would kind of carve it a little bit square so it would just shove in there squarely. And since they were tapered, generally speaking, you could actually wedge it in there nicely as long as you just slowly open that square up. Are you trying to make me hungry? Asked Fama. Says the person that has got me eating fucking cookies all night and tomorrow and Mountain Dew and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, am I making you hungry? Just for that, I'm going to eat a cookie. It says, should I say there aren't any laws against computer or remote controlled? Are you sure? Thought there was laws, federal laws against remote controlled firearms. Mm-hmm. Aquanet hairspray, Admiral Rascals, you goddamn right. That shit was great for potato guns. And that was one of the things I would use. I would steal it from my cousins. Fucking hit that shit with some Aquanet. Boom! Every once in a while, if I knew I had some like good sturdy like Schedule 80 pipe, some really good stuff, I'd actually put a couple drops of lighter fluid, like just the liquid in there, and then hit it with it just to see if I could get a little extra woomph out of it. Oh, I think this. I really enjoyed the smell of burnt aqua spray. I think because the smell translated into some funny ass potato gun incidents. There are at federal, state, and county levels. Okay. Oh yeah, Aquanet. God, like that was almost the perfect fucking fuel for that too. Had a really once you learned it, you could get the air fuel ratio fucking perfectly, and it was really forgiving with the air fuel ratio. So you could run real heavy on it, real rich on it. And that also gets me hungry for a baked potato, but I don't have any potatoes right now. I just picked up some French fries today, so maybe I'll do some cheesy fries with bacon bits on top. That might be all right. The good stuff like the M80s and the cherry bombs are gone. Yeah, I got some downstairs, but they're so old I wouldn't even want to mess with them. I actually got to get rid of them somehow. Maybe I gotta find somebody that owns a big ass field that we can just toss them into a bonfire, stand around with a bunch of fire extinguishers and just see what happens. No laws on the federal level. No shit. Okay. That Sparky says the Ukrainians are using drones to drop thermite. Oh yeah, they're dropping all kinds of shit with the fucking with those drones. And I love how the Russians like. I'm not discounting the lives of civilians, but the fact that the Russians come out and be like, "Oh, they blew all this stuff up and 5 civilians were killed." These horrible butchers of Ukraine. I'm like, you know what? You all can go fuck yourself. Why don't we talk about what happened in the first 2 weeks of the invasion when you killed fucking thousands of civilians mercilessly and were fucking proud of it? God, I can't stand reading those fucking headlines. I just want to go over there and just punch Putin in the dick. Just fucking square in the dick and just tell him to shut the fuck up and sit down and take old age with it. God damn. Dumb fucks over there. Like I say, I'm not discounting the lives of innocent civilians, so when they try to say some shit like that, like, just shut the fuck up. Like, you lost your fucking free pass. Like, get the fuck out of here. Jesus Christ. Lock Rogers getting potato pancakes and hot sauce. We'll send a picture as soon as I get it. All right. Got more potatoes than I know what to do with. going off in this heat. Yeah. I haven't actually had a baked potato in a little while. They're currently dropping World War IIs all over the UA. Yeah. Yeah, well, there is the fact that Russia's running out of everything because they're like, they are their military is the proverbial paper tiger. Like, Jesus Christ. It's not a wonder that so many Russian soldiers are like surrendering to drones and literally following drones back across. Like they are crossing battlefields, live fire, obviously battlefields, following drones just to try and get out of the Russian army because they know if you're sentenced to the front line, you're not sent to the front line, you're sentenced to the front line. Like they know that's all they know what to do is just throw bodies at it, and they're just killing everybody. Like Putin is destroying the population and the future population of Russia with this dumb bullshit. He's just fucking everything up. Ukrainian people, his own people, they've had fucking shit falling in Poland and people getting hurt because their technology is so derp. And a lot of the oligarchs are starting to get really pissed off at Putin because their shit is getting seized, it's getting taken over, and they're starting to not have much money to do anything with. So hopefully they'll deal with the situation the way they tend to deal with the situation before this war gets any more out of hand or gets any worse, because I think they're starting to see that this is just a bunch of bullshit. And the only reason Putin's going now is because he knows, like, he has to realize that we already see his military as weak, and we know that if he pulls back now, we're going to know that his military is a fucking joke. Not even a weakness. It's not even weak. It's just a fucking joke. It's the only reason he's so fucked up in the head. Ugh. All the oligarchs are the entire problem. I mean, the military might not be so bad, but the oligarchs lived off the reputation of Russia being a superpower and that no one would ever fuck with them. So they started to just make all the military stuff cheap as shit. And like, it's no joke when you see that thing where they're opening C4 packages and it's blocks of wood. Because they made fucking deals with the oligarchs would make deals with companies and go, look, I'm going to give you $1 million, but watch this. They actually gave me 2. I'm going to give you $1 million. I'm going to keep $1 million, but I only want you to make like $500,000 worth of C4. That other $500,000, why don't you take some of that? Just fill this with whatever looks good, and then you keep the rest. And that's how the military is just fucking garbage. Like shit like that. Like it's whatever they could do to save every fucking penny and work out deals, and it's fucking horrible. And now fucking, we're getting close to we're not going to be too much farther. We're going to have over 1 million deaths because of this dumb shit. All right, wow, just kept on going on about that. Let me close that. That's good. Okay. Ugh. Oh man. Ow. Come back to the shallow end. It's getting deep. Yeah, it's. God. You start watching some of this stuff, and like, obviously anything you watch, you should do further research. And then when you start doing further research and realizing that, like, oh, this is fucking straight up fact. Holy shit. Phew. All right, top of the hour toot. What do I have left in this? Not much. So we'll go with berry gelato. Top of the hour toot, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, we'll keep going at least for a little more while. I seem to be kind of having shit to talk about here. So we'll go on for at least a little while longer. See what's going on. So cheers. Got some French fries with Jonathan's sauce to eat. I got some leftover cheesesteak sub to eat. I got some more cookies to eat. That'll be pretty good. I got some hot wings I'm probably going to make tomorrow before the scum stream. And we shall go from there. I'll actually be down the ports on Monday. I have to do some FPIs, which are Heister's version of like a technical service bulletin / recall. Actually, this will be more of a recall than a TSB because TSBs you take care of, generally when it comes in, whereas a recall you just get it taken care of. Gotta go out there, reset the parking brake pad adjustment. Like it literally has adjustments. You can set the gap of the parking brake on the caliper. I gotta go open that up, reprogram the brakes, and for some reason they are changing the shift style on the big trucks. So instead of pushing forward and it holding up, it's now like a momentary push on all the gears and stuff. I got a bunch of software I gotta update. I got 3 more trucks I gotta do, and then that FPI session will be done. I've been trying to film some of that as well. Boobies or bacon? All right, try to ask the tough questions. It's pretty fucking tough, man. I don't know. Boobies or bacon? No, I'm not going to offer a boobies or a bacon on boobies. Like this is a serious question. Boobies, bacon. And remember, these are anonymous, so we're not going to see anything that happens. So, by all means, be truthful. Oh, all right. I'll see you later, Marco. I'm glad you enjoyed hanging out. We'll be here next time too. Have a groovy evening and sleep well. Boobies wrapped in yes, Bob S. Boobies wrapped in bacon would be a treat. I imagine. Like I'm not necessarily into the food on body part thing, but that's not what we're here for. We're not here to innovate. We're here to answer a difficult question, and it looks like it's kind of leaning in the direction that I would probably go. I would probably have to take boobies over bacon myself. Gasmaster says, I had some bacon from the butcher that still had the nipple on the boobie. Well, that's different. That would be weird, I feel. If the choice is either, yeah, it's either. There's no combining now. Bacon and boobies sounds like Hannibal's dinner. That would be pretty close. Wow, it is pretty it's a pretty tight race there. Boobies just about on top. Bacon wrapped in boobies. It's not like I have a bucket of boobs though. Well, yeah, I guess you can't really wrap bacon in the boobies. You'd be wrapping the boobies in the bacon. Giggity goo. If the computer is the one to decide when the trigger is pulled and no human factor is in place, it is a destructive device. But if the computer only transmits the trigger / button press, loading, and data transfer, it's fine. Huh, okay. So basically, you can't have it trying to decide who to shoot. You have to be the one to pull the trigger. Fair enough. You can buy bacon without going to jail. Well, that's true. Yeah, you carry. Well, in Las Vegas and Rhode Island, you can buy boobies without going to jail. As far as I know, that kind of stuff is still legal in at least some parts of Rhode Island. Boobies or world peace? Maybe. I don't know. I think I'd still go with boobies. I mean, at that point, like, what has changed if you don't pick world peace? Oh, boobies are pulling ahead. Yeah, you can't really rent bacon either. But I mean, yeah, because like I'm not giving it back to you when I'm done, and I don't think I want it back from you when you're done. So boobies come on over the top. Whatever that was a good. Oh, okay, over the top. All right. What? Hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, there it is. Lockwatcher has the potato pancakes. Is that that's your jellied hot sauce or jellied pepper stuff too? I imagine. Capture and zoom. Videos of boobies are better than videos of bacon. This is also true. This is very true. That looks delicious. What is that green stuff? Like, it looks like maybe a little bit of pepper. Is that just like Italian seasoning type stuff in there as well? Yeah, it looks good. I would probably have cooked it a little. Me personally, actually, it looks like the bottom one is probably pretty cooked closer to the way I would cook it. But however you like it, rock it out. That looks good. The Oktoberfest pancakes. Oh, okay, right. Those look good. I would chomp on those quite a bit. All right, let's see here. So currently we have 56% like the boobies better than the bacon. We'll give that poll about another minute and a half. We'll stop that about 8:10. And then I think I'm going to move on at about 8:15. So in about 7 minutes. So in that case, I'm just going to go ahead now. I'm going to enable or unlist, well, now list, I guess I should say. Shishay. The scum stream. It looks like it loaded the wrong thumbnail a fucking again. What is wrong with YouTube and its goddamn thumbnails? Like, I do not get why it keeps screwing up the thumbnails, like, regularly. This is really fucking frustrating. Hold on a second. Let me open this damn thing up here. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? What do you mean it's too big? It was just fucking fine a fucking second ago. Hold on. God damn it. Let me just go ahead and unlist that real quick. That is fucking annoying. And it keeps doing this. Like, I've noticed that, like, almost every thumb lately, it just does not work right. Like, something happens and it just does not want to, like, stick the thumb. I guess I'll have to deal with that afterwards here, because I'm not trying to sit here necessarily and just start editing a bunch of shit while you're waiting on me. That's going to take a few minutes of dealing with this. So I guess that's, I'll update the freaking thumb here first, and then we'll deal with all that. All right. Anyway, So I'll deal with that in about 5 minutes, but that is a good picture of sorry. Looking at those fucking potato cakes again. Like that is some hot well, not hot shit, you know, that is some good stuff right there. That is some good stuff. All right, let me go ahead and end the poll. So we got 59% would rather have boobies over the bacon. And I can kind of relate to that. I understand that. I definitely dig that. Excuse my ignorance, but this is called first world. Yes, this is definitely a first world problem. What are you doing? Why is my technology not working? Yeah, that's where we're at with this. Hey, yeah, that's fine. But I have been having a lot of thumb issues lately. So I don't know. I wonder if it's almost like cloning a plant. Maybe if you do it so many times, because I always just do reuse, reuse, reuse. You know, like for the next scum screen, I'll just reuse the last one and update the thumbnail. And it's gotten to the point now, I'm almost like, how many times do you want me to update it before it'll actually like stay updated? Oh yeah, there's a 1% offset. Maybe they're the ones that found the bacon around the boobies. Close that. That is a good potato cake. Minimize that. Alright, now we're all reset there. Good lord. My favorite is when rich people complain about things. I just say that's a rich person's problem. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry you're so rich that that's not working for you anymore. Boo. Fucking who? I definitely feel you on that. Just 1% found the 1% found the hidden combo button. Dun dun dun. I don't know if I had to give up access to one or the other, you'd miss bacon. Yeah, I mean, I imagine, TJ, I imagine later in life I would probably miss bacon more than I miss boobies, but right now I feel I would miss boobies more than I would miss bacon. I would say at this juncture in life, as it were. Do you know how much it costs to fill my pool with champagne? Exactly. Yeah, that's definitely a rich people problem. What about my Chardonnay? Granny boobies? Well, I mean, if you had to say granny boobies, I'm sure there'd be a much different perception of answers. Not everybody's going to be down with the granny boobies, as it were. BBB, boobies, bacon, and beer. Not a bad combination, Uncle Duncan. Not a bad combination. Okay, we are coming up with about a minute left to go, y'all. Oh, wait. These are great potato pancakes, not doughy, made with a combo of shredded and mashed salt and pepper just right. Very nice. Always good to hear. I do like a good cake, as it were. I'm going to try something a little crazy right now. Grannies can have 18-year-old, but you know what? Not all grannies have, like, bad boobs. Like, some of the older ladies got some pretty nice boobies out there. just kind of got to look around a little bit here and there, and you may run into one. I know I've seen a couple here and there myself. Here and there in general places and such. All right. Gilf. It's like, oh, Granny, I'd like to, boop, boop. Hold on. All right, let's do one final toast. What was this one? Kush Mints. That's right. Kush Mints. This one was Kush Mints? Should have been Kush Mints. Cheers, everybody. Sorry, just verifying. I'm just kind of going on it. Only natural boobies count. Well, yeah, I'm not. I don't mind. Like, I guess you would say I don't. Somebody is eating. Let's see. Scroll. Someone is eating. Oh, Fama is eating lamb leg and potato. Let's see here. Whoop. Okay, this one I got a little more careful. There we go. This is what Fama is having tonight. Lamb leg and potato. Potato. That looks pretty good. A good seasoned potato can be one of the best fucking things you ever had, especially if you combine it with properly with like the right meat. That's good stuff there. Appreciate that picture. But I think we're going to go ahead and get things shut down. Yes, true potato vision. Absolutely. All right. So I'm going to get things moving along here. Go grab something to eat and go from there. Go see what's up with the kitties outside. I was hanging out with the dude yesterday. Everybody's been showing up except the fox. Like, I don't really see the fox anymore, but what's up, Ren X? But everyone else is still hanging out, and the dude's still the dude. I haven't seen Gray Buddy in a little while, but I see him on camera, so I knew he's around somewhere. Yeah, I'll have a, oh, God, I guess yeah, I gotta get something to eat. I'll have a 420 with you in about a minute and a half of stopping the stream. Whoa, where's that at? There we go. So, anyway, I'm gonna get on out of here. Go grab some grub. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Oh yeah, and I hope last week's thing was not so bad. Had an interesting time doing that. But thank you again, everybody. I will see some of you tomorrow, see some of you Wednesday, and I'll see y'all on Saturday as usual. So be groovy to each other, and thank you again, everyone, for donations and things you've sent in and just general help with the channel. I'll talk to you next time, and have a good weekend. I am out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.